Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
Thomas Slade from your IFL TV in association with Mark and Jim Marbella. We're down in Mario Hotel. Press conference for Ricky Byrne's first world title defence. With me I'll get Joe Ham. How are we doing, Joe?
Aye, not too bad, mate. All good.
Good stuff. Just announced the European undercard. You looking forward to it?
Aye, I'm looking forward to it. This is another big occasion for Scottish boxing, so it's good for me as myself, as I'm progressing in my career, to go on these big shows. And with Ricky, as he brings them, so looking forward to getting on and getting in my 9th professional fight.
Good stuff. You appeared in the last show at the Hydro. What do you take away from that? What experiences do you take away from that and that you'll take into this one?
Well, it was, for instance, it was some boxing beside the cameras, boxing in front of a big massive crowd, and there was something like 8,000 to 9,000 in there, you know what I mean? So it was unbelievable, so that was just taking the buzz off it and progressing on to this one. So I think it should be a good crowd again, and just hopefully I get a wee bit of TV slot and stuff this time on Sky, and hopefully I just keep on winning.
Does the size of the crowd bring added pressure?
Depends. Well, not really, because I know, but I boxed in Delhi in front of the Commonwealth Games, and there was like 10,000-15,000 in the arenas at a time. Then obviously boxed in Glasgow, and I boxed in front of 6,000 in the Emirates in the Scottish final. So it was I've achieved it earlier on in my career as an amateur, but to do it as a professional is a bit different. But there's not as much focus on us, for instance, as the undercard. You know what I mean? The main thing's Ricky, but you're still boxing in front of. There must have been about 4,000 or 5,000 the last time I boxed, and I thought I handled it fine. I think it's up to yourself. You know what I mean? You can either handle it well or you can let it get to you. And I feel as if I handle it well and don't let it bother me.
Is it good to have that experience behind you? Because you know yourself, it's totally different fighting in these kind of shows from what you'd probably find at this stage of your career. Just having that experience when you go in it again on October the 7th.
Aye, definitely. This is the first couple of times you're boxing in the hotels, and there's like 400 or 500 people there, which is still good atmospheres and stuff. But then you come to the Hydro, and then obviously there's a big gap. Do you know what I mean? But it's you've got to experience. You've got to do the short stuff first before you can get to the good stuff. You know what I mean? So you've got to work your way up, and then now obviously Ricky's defending his world title again. So I'm looking forward to hopefully keeps retaining it, which I'm sure it will, and brings more big nights back to Scotland, and it suits everybody.
From a personal perspective, your last performance, have you looked back on it? Are you happy with it?
Aye, it was more me messing about with. I had a sore eye, and it was just I couldn't spar, and it was just a lot of things didn't work out the way I wanted it for the last 2 weeks before a fight. Whereas this time it's perfect, you know what I mean? So the last time I thought I boxed well, judged my distance well against a southpaw. First time I boxed against an opponent who had a winning record, and I've just got to keep on winning basically.
What have you been doing since that fight, keeping yourself going over the summer?
Aye, we trained all the way right through the summer basically. Then I went on holiday. Me and my girlfriend went away for a couple of weeks, and when it was over there I found out about this. We had a rough idea it was going to be on anyway, so I don't drink it then, so I'm always fit. So it's just a case of just keeping active when I was over there, which I done, enjoying running in Florida and Vegas was a bit better than running in the goggles.
I can imagine.
But when we get back, it was just a case of cracking on with the sparring, and that's what I've done. I've done about 30 odd rounds of sparring in the last 10 days, and I've got more this week. I've got another 8 rounds on Thursday, another 8 rounds on Saturday, and it's just keeping it all going, and then we'll start off sharpening up the week of the fight and just progressing on for the 7th of October.
On fight night, we've just had the presser obviously, and Relic seems like a confident man. What do you think we're going to see in fight night?
Aye, it'll be, I think it's something that's going into the exact same as the Italian guys I said to you last time. He's going into the unknown. It's like you don't know anything about this guy. He's obviously trained with Ricky Hatton, but you can't take much. Obviously Ricky was a great fighter, doesn't mean this guy's going to be a great fighter, but he's had 19 knockouts in 21 fights, which is telling to see, you know what I mean? Because if you can knock 19 people, it doesn't matter if it's journeyman or no, you've still got reasonable power. But I don't think he's done more than an 8-rounder, and he's obviously never boxed in front of a crowd that's going to be as hostile as this. So it's whether he can handle it. We know Ricky can. It's just a case that Ricky just goes on and round by round and uses his jab and doesn't let that guy land clean, because obviously he can punch a bit.
And lastly, you just sat at the top table there with a man you famed your left hand on, Ricky Hatton. What does it feel to sit at these kind of occasions alongside people like that at the press conference?
I was Glasgow a couple of years ago. You were watching him, as you said before, you were watching him with likes of with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao and stuff, and then you're sitting beside him at a top table, which is not too bad. But it's, hopefully the way he boxed and the way he was body punching and aggressive and he's a fan friendly style and stuff, hopefully I can emulate. I would love to emulate anyone needs half his way he did. I'd be happy.
Joe, we look forward to seeing you in fight night.
Thank you, Tam.
Cheers.
Appreciate it, mate.
Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.